What's up guys, I'm Nathan and in this video I'm gonna be showing you guys the updated tier list for the new, literally insane All-Star Tower Defense update. This update had quite a few burning units because the update was literally fire. But anyway guys, we're gonna be starting off with the star of this update, Gilgamesh. 1k cash, so he's obviously going to be S tier. Of course, for infinite mode you literally cannot place him down in story. You can't even place 5-star Bulma down in story. So yeah, Gilgamesh is going to be right at the top of S tier. It's a pretty interesting unit, the fact that he has like one upgrade but different forms and different modes which you can change based on what you need. So if you want a fast attacking unit, well, you have him. If you want a slow attacking nuke, you have him. So like, it's just a really overpowered unit. But one downside to it is, of course, you cannot do a challenge where you just solo with Gilgamesh only, because he cannot target powerful units because he does not have any upgrades. So keep that in mind. You are going to need to have a lot of other units with you other than Gilgamesh. You can't just solo with Gilgamesh. Next is Almond, C tier. No, actually I'll put him at B tier. Next is Shinra. So Shinra is going to be in A tier. Shinra is not a bad character, he's just not that overpowered, but still not a bad character overall. Blackbeard 5-star is going to be D tier. Bulma finally is going down to A tier, because with 6-star Bulma you don't need 5-star Bulma, because 6-star Bulma is literally going to be giving you more cash than all 3 money towers combined. So you don't really need much more than just 5-star Bulma. Kaido C tier because he is a flex unit. Sanemi C tier, actually yeah, C tier. Darui C tier, maybe higher than Sanemi. Rengoku 6-star, probably going to be A tier. He's definitely worse than Shinra, but he's not a bad unit himself. Then Rengoku 5-star is also C tier. Then Gon is going to be D tier. He needs an orb, guys. Next update, he needs an orb. Yeah, Bulma obviously carries because you can't use the best new units without Bulma. Then we have Kakashi, who's also freaking busted. I was apparently wrong, guys. His Susanoo is controllable. It's interesting because like it does have 6 SPA, so it's not like stupidly broken, but it is really good, and he's actually not insanely expensive because 350,000 cash, given that you can just place one of him, well, it's actually pretty doable. That's why you don't need any other money towers, you just need Bulma. So Kakashi is really good, but Kakashi is stupidly difficult to get. Like literally 3 Kakashi and 2 Obito. I mean, I saw this from the wiki, but if that is wrong, thank God. If not, wow, he is insanely hard to get. Gilgamesh also, for some odd reason, he needs 6 EXP3. Like, bruh. Okay, but anyway, guys. Aladdin C tier, Muhammad Avdol is going to be another beautiful A tier because, well, Avdol is a really good character. Then Gilgamesh 5-star is going to be B tier. I mean, you don't really need him given that you have the 6-star. Endeavor is going to be another A tier right next to these other burn units. Look at how many burn units we have this update. And then we have Golden Freezer, who's going to be another A tier. This is just for story mode sake. Then we have Warhammer Titan, who's going to be D tier. We have Ichigo, who's going to be bottom B tier. We have Jiraiya, who's going to be bottom A tier. We have Jotaro, who's going to be bottom S tier because you can still use him as a very solid time stopper in story mode, of course. You have Jotaro 5-star, bottom A tier because he does time stop after all. You have Light Yagami, who's going to be another very solid A tier, but there's no freaking way he's S tier anymore. We have Gohan. I think I want him to get an orb, but I'm gonna put him in maybe B tier, top B tier. Then we have this guy, not God Goku, but Goku Blackpink. We have this guy who's going to be there. We have Nami, who's going to be C. We have Broly, who's going to be another decent like A tier character. Broly is still a very nice unit to use. Then especially with like the blue eye orb, like I just saw F minus vid. It's like, yeah, Broly's pretty good if you use him right. Then we have Guts. Now Guts, I don't know about Guts anymore, but I'm gonna put him in bottom S tier. But still, the fact that we have two new really OP units makes it very hard to use Guts for both players. So I'm not really sure if Guts is still on the meta, so I'll have to do some more research and I'll update you in the pinned comment. Because right now all the slots are filled. I did my calculations, all the slots are filled and only 2 slots would be left for each person, and Vegito needs like 2 slots, so I don't know if Guts is still on the meta. Then we have Itadori, who's going to be another pretty solid A tier unit. Itadori is not bad at all. We have Yuno, who's going to be C tier, Minato, who's going to be B tier, Maka, who's going to be another B tier, Gojo, who's going to be S tier because times drop for infinite mode, freaking essential. Erwin, who's going to be S tier, of course buff is essential. Akaza needs an orb. I don't know why he didn't get an orb, so he's going to be bottom C tier. We have Escanor, who's going to be another top D tier. Escanor, yeah, he also needs an orb or a 6-star version. Obito is, well, C tier. You need him for the evolution though, so get him, I guess. Emiya, bottom B tier. Luffy 5-star is going to be another C tier. He's only there because of his beautiful range. Luffy 6-star got an orb, so I'm going to put him in bottom S tier. The reason why I'm putting him so high is because he has that really nice damage, and at the same time he's extremely cheap. Like, you can legit use him in story mode and get that mental amount of damage just to like kind of overpower story mode entirely, but that's only if you want. It's just an optional thing to use in story mode. There are a lot of meta units that you can use for story mode, technically speaking, and I'm putting him higher than Guts because I don't know if Guts is anymore in the meta. I don't think he is, to be honest. Then we have Ace, who's going to be in another A tier, literally even more burning units. Wow, just wow. But yeah, Ace is going to be over here because story mode, really good. Then of course Yusuke is going to also be in like a very solid, not a very solid S tier, I'll say. It's either a very solid like top A tier or bottom S tier. So I'm gonna put him in bottom S tier. I'll be nice. So that's for story mode, of course. Again, not for infinite mode. Blackbeard S tier, you need him in literally every mode. Mob Psycho D tier, he's the most useless character ever. This is Giorno 6-star. Okay guys, so Giorno 6-star is going to be in A tier. I don't think he's meta because you just don't have slots for him. There's just no slots for him. There might be other meta configurations that I don't know of, but I don't think he's meta. Then we have Trunks, who's amazing with the orb. I really like Trunks with the orb, guys. Because I think he does more damage than Conan, and I personally prefer like the Trunks type of AoE cone if it would be with such a less SP and that much damage. So I feel like Trunks is about the same level as Conan now. Super Boo is going to be probably an A tier as well. Not a bad character at all. B tier for Natsu. Nagato is going to be another A tier right next to Super Boo because he's sort of that level. Then we have Coyote Stark, C tier. Then we have Roy Mustang, someone that badly needs an orb, who's going to be in top B tier because I don't think I can even put him in A tier anymore, guys. He's no longer useful in any way. This guy, Kuma, probably as well, I'm going to put in A tier, but look at how low in A tier he's creeping. Soon he'll be a B tier unit. But you know, no, I'll put him a bit higher up there. Then we have Overhaul, who's the Raid 3 unit, not a bad character. Magellan got an orb, so he's going to be in A tier, so right there. The thing is, I mean, his poison does damage, but his poison damage isn't that high. But you know what, I'm gonna put him higher than all of these really bad units just because of the fact that he does also slow down enemies. So he's not a bad 2 for 1 to get, but I feel like just going for Blackbeard is a lot better. If you have Blackbeard, Magellan D tier. Then we have Usopp, who's going to be C tier. He's not horrible, I guess. Whitebeard 6-star is going to be another decent, like A tier unit. I'm gonna put him like over there. He's not bad. Then we have Whis, who's going to be in D tier. Actually, I'm gonna put him in like bottom A tier, because see, whenever I put him in D tier, people tell me to put him on S tier. Whenever I put him on S tier, people tell me to put him on D tier. So I'll just find the middle ground. I'll put him in bottom A tier. Okay, guys? I hope you guys are happy with that. If you're not, I don't know what to do. Then we have this guy, of course, Meliodas, who's going to be bottom B tier. We have Dio, who's going to be in bottom A tier, of course. Then we have Mihawk, who's going to be in another A tier unit, I guess. So he's going to be like right there. We have Rukia, who's also going to be around there. We have Byakuya, who's going to be over there. We have Meta Knight, who's also going to be an A tier unit. We have Escanor, who's going to be another A tier. I mean, you literally don't need him anymore, guys. Then we have another duplicate of Luffy. Don't worry about that one. Netero, who's going to be another A tier. I mean, he's not that useful because he's way too expensive for what he's giving now. We have Joseph Joestar, who is going to be in another like A tier, like right there. We have Zoro, who's going to be over there in B tier, or maybe another bottom A tier along with him. We have Silver Zoldyck, who's going to be right above Jiraiya. We have Merlin, who's going to be top A tier. You can use him. We have this guy, Kento Nanami, who's going to be right there. We have Ichigo, who's going to be over there, because Ichigo is not that bad. We have Conan, who's going to be kind of along with these three characters, A tier. Then we have God Goku, who's still in the meta because you need him for Vegito and he's good by himself, right? So yeah, he's still in the meta because you need him for Vegito. Then we have Tatsumaki, who's going to be somewhere over here. We have Yugi, who is going to be probably another A tier unit. And yeah, then the next one we have is then next, of course, we have Itachi, the big disappointment for Naruto fans, but at least they will be happy now because Kakashi exists, guys. So Itachi is going to be like literally bottom A tier. He's dog water. Garp is going to be probably like below Conan, about there. We have Giorno 5-star, who is a C tier. We have Kirito, who is going to be top A tier as well, around with these characters, probably higher than these characters. So yeah, Kirito is going to be there. Funny Valentine is also going to be maybe bottom S tier, because for story mode, you can use him. It's like, it's a configuration. If you want to, you can make space in story mode. Definitely not infinite mode. Gogeta, probably top A tier. There's really no configuration where you can use Gogeta, but still really good unit because he's cheap and gives that beautiful damage. Then we have Zenitsu, who's going to be another bottom A tier. Wow, we have an A tier overload. Look at how many layers we have of the freaking A tier. But yeah, Zenitsu is going to be on that lower end of A tier. Vegito obviously is still meta, but now is not clinging that hard anymore. We have Asta, who's going to be probably around there in A tier. We have Shanks, who's pretty solid because he also hits air, so I'll put him right there. We have Aqua, who is kind of useless, but like I'll put her where she has to be. I'll put her over there. Like, she's really nothing special, but you know what, she's not that bad either. Sword Maid going to be an A tier as well, and that is pretty much it for this freaking huge tier list. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and also join my Discord server if you want to. The link will be in the description and probably in the pinned comment, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.